Hey loves, and welcome to Heart Love Messages. My name is Crystal. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. If you are already subscribed here, welcome back. So tonight I have a no contact message from your person. I will be pulling from this deck here just to see how your person is currently feeling, how they are currently viewing you and or your connection, as well as any other important messages that they may have for you at this time, okay? So let's go ahead and get into it. Let's get a very clear and concise message directly from their heart space. Okay, so the first message that we have here is you wouldn't understand. Divine Feminine, there are a lot of things that your person really wants to express to you, but they have definitely been holding back from you. And it's because from their point of view, they feel like you wouldn't understand what it is that they have to say. And whatever this is, it goes very deep. So this is touching on who they are as a person, maybe where they are in their personal journey. This could be touching on their role in your life. And because they think that you may not understand, it's almost like this push and pull energy where they come towards your energy, but then they pull back. So this is someone who may be at this time contemplating on if they want to reach out to you. I'm getting this image of someone like typing up a message and then deleting it. There's just this really hot and cold energy, specifically when it comes to emotional expression. And it's because if your person were to be very honest with you, they may feel like you don't understand their position, their role in your life, or how they feel about you specifically. This could also be tapping into a masculine energy that really takes their role seriously in your life as them being the masculine. Okay, so they may lead with a lot of pride. This is someone that may have a massive ego. So much so that when it comes to them really dropping down into the heart space and telling you the more emotional aspects of what they're feeling or how they view your connection, this is the part that kind of makes them pause. But all of this is an assumption. The fact that your person deeply believes that you wouldn't understand that point of view is a projection from their point. So this will let you know that they may be feeling very emotionally sensitive. They could be at a point where they're very reflective as it pertains to you, but they keep justifying them being hot and cold or them pulling back by telling themselves that you would not understand something about them or something that they want to express to you. Okay? Let's get the next message here. Okay, so the next message that we have is you proved your point. Wow, and I'm getting something very heavy about your person's ego. Divine Feminine, you bruise your masculine's ego, okay? And it's almost like this is spilling over into what they want to communicate or how they want to communicate with you at this time. I feel like you shared something about yourself with your person as far as your energy, your essence, your light. Okay, I'm even getting your spiritual rank for some of you that has just been proven to your person behind the scenes. And they are at this place where they are completely mind blown how you pulled this off because you've been disconnected. So it's almost like the universe is showing them that you are exactly who you said that you were. But you didn't even have to touch this. There's something that's very powerful about your energy, but it's also very subtle. So this is why your person may feel like you wouldn't understand their POV because the way that they feel about you is pretty shocking. Okay? The things that they are experiencing on your behalf or because of you are extremely shocking to them. You may be the only person in their life where you don't have to be physically connected to them for them to feel you and for them to feel the intensity of your energy. So I don't know what you said to this masculine divine feminine, but you definitely proved your point. I'm getting that you did this effortlessly. But on an even deeper level, there's something very, very spiritual about you, because it's almost like you had help with this. So you may have a really powerful spiritual team, angels, ancestors, who made sure to communicate something very, very important about you to this person. So it's almost like they're seeing you with a completely new set of eyes because you made them a believer. However it is that you describe yourself, your power, your essence, your energy, they definitely know that you're the real deal. Okay? Let's get the next message here. Okay, so the next message that we have is, let's try this again. If you're wondering what your person has been thinking about mentally, emotionally, what's inside of these messages that they have been sending you, this is someone that wants to make a peace offering with you. They want to try your connection over again from their new level of understanding. But again, it's almost like the minute that they go to explain to you how they are receiving your energy as the masculine, it's almost like they feel like you would not understand them. Okay? They keep projecting this onto you, Divine Feminine. Almost like they have something very, very shocking to tell you. They may have had a really shocking spiritual encounter, or maybe they had a dream about you. There's definitely some supernatural energy coming through in this reading, to the point where they keep telling themselves that you wouldn't understand, or you would have to have an open mind to receive some type of verbal confirmation or information from them. Okay? But your person has definitely been wanting to make a very, very bold move in your direction. And depending on how energetically bonded you are, you may feel this, okay? Even though your person is not making direct contact by picking up the phone and actually calling you or sending that message, the fact that there's all of this buildup, that they are putting their thoughts or their feelings in written form, that they're going to dial your number but not, pressing the call button, they're still sending a lot to you energetically. And this is what they're trying to convey. They want to start over, they want to have a do over, because your spiritual team has helped them to come to a whole new understanding about what they were dealing with. So you may actually understand more than they know when it comes to the spiritual activity or things that may be unfolding behind the scenes. But for some reason, they just keep talking themselves out of it. And it could be simply because they are the masculine energy. Their energy is more dense, their energy is more closer to the earth. But because you are more spiritually inclined, what's happening to them may not even be a shock to you. Okay? Or the way that they came into this information, it may not even be that big of a deal. Let's get the next message here. Okay, so the next message that we have is, it's better this way. And wow, there's a lot of emotional energy that's coming through with this card here. Not only is your person learning things about you, Divine Feminine, they've also learned something about themselves that's really, really shocking. Okay? Your person is learning that there's a completely different side of them. And to be completely honest, there's such a heaviness coming through that your person may not like the person that they are when they're not with you. So this card here is very, very literal. This is someone that feels like it's better for them to be with you, because when they're not with you, they experience a completely different side of themselves, physically and emotionally. So the physical aspect of this is really manifested in the people, places, and things that they attract. Okay? There's something about your energy and your frequency, Divine Feminine, that is coming through crystal clear to your person. So again, I don't know what you said. I don't know what you showed your person when you were in connection with them, but you definitely proved your point. They noticed that the physical activity that they attract to them when you're not connected, when you're at a distance, when they don't talk to you, when they don't see you, when they don't feel the effects of your energetic bond, it could be very, very low vibrational. And this is also showing up energetically with their thoughts, with their emotions. It's almost like your person is living on a completely different frequency. So, this is what they mean when they say you wouldn't understand. Okay? This is a very, very intense energy. This is someone that wants you to know it's better this way for me. It's better for me to be connected to you because you have a certain energy, you have a certain vibration that I cannot find anywhere else. And maybe your person doesn't know how you're going to respond to that. So it's almost like you really have to have an open mind to understand what it is that your person is experiencing. Or they believe that you have to have an open mind to be able to see their point of view. But the way your energy is coming through Divine Feminine, it's almost like you knew this from the beginning. Some of you said this to your person, you're never going to find my energy anywhere else. And they may have thought that this was a joke. But life has definitely showed them that you were not playing. You were not joking at all. Okay? But this is someone that's being very, very raw in their expression. They don't like the person that they are when they're not with you. It may be very scary. It could be very intense. It could be very low vibrational. The people that they attract don't carry the same frequency. They don't inspire them. They don't pull a certain energy from this masculine. So they're definitely at this place where they know the difference between being connected to you and not being connected to you. And they want you to know that it's better for them to be connected to you. Okay? Let's get the next message here. Okay, so the next message that we have here is root chakra. So not only is this a major, major confirmation, but this is also giving you extra insight on where your person is mentally, emotionally, and spiritually at this time in your connection. They're at this place where they're healing their root chakra. So everything that's showing up in their physical reality is intentional. It's almost like they're in this place where their reality is holding up a mirror to them. So they could be running into people who are matching their frequency. They could be running into people who may also have this other side, and they don't really like that energy. That's the thing about you, Divine Feminine, that's really, really being highlighted in this reading. You are the only person who could raise this masculine's energy, who could bring their energy up from the root. But they could be looking around them and noticing that a lot of people might be in survival mode. A lot of people may be creating connections from a place of lack or a place of scarcity. They really do not enjoy that energy. Okay? Your person is at this place where they really want to feel good in their life. They want to feel good in their connection. And they really trace that energy back to you. They don't care how things look anymore. This is someone that's focused on how things feel. Because if you notice, there's heavy emphasis on their emotional body. It's almost like they're paying attention to things that maybe they overlooked in the past. Things that they thought were small are now very, very big. And in so many ways, it feels like you're the one who helped them to come to this realization. So your person is in a very, very intense place. The root chakra is a masculine dominant chakra. It's very dense energy. It's very close to the earth. But once you really work through all of these heavy feelings, it can bring massive success. It could bring a lot of financial abundance, a lot of security, or just a feeling of safety when it comes to setting the foundations in your relationships. So this is where your person is right now. But it's almost like in order for them to get over that hump, the universe had to show them that adverse energy. The universe had to show them the difference between high vibration, high frequency, and low vibration and low frequency. So they may definitely have a lot of stories for you, okay? And in their mind right now, they keep telling themselves, Divine Feminine is not going to understand, okay? Divine Feminine is really going to have an open mind when I open up about all of these things that I have experienced, all of this spiritual activity. Your person may be going through this phase where their third eye is opening. So they can never really go back to how they viewed the world prior to this. So there's a lot that's been taking place during this separation or during this no contact period that you may not be privy to, but you are still at the center of all of this. Because whatever you said that may have initiated this or that made your person initiate this no contact period, your point has been proven. And it's been proven in such a way that they want to have a new beginning with you because they have new information. They see the world different. They're experiencing the world different as a masculine. Okay? Let's get the last message here. Okay, so the last message that we have here is my feelings for you are real. Yeah. It really feels like this is something that your person wanted to prove to themselves while they were away from you, okay? They may have definitely wanted to test the validity of your connection. And the way that the universe did this or pulled this off was just effortlessly. Because I'm getting clearly that you were not a part of this, okay? So there could have been dead silence between you and this masculine. And the universe showed them through different people, places, and things what's real and what's fake, what's high vibrational and what's low vibrational. So now they want to come back into your world because they know that what they feel for you is real. And they may be looking at you at this time as the realest person in their life, the most authentic person in their life. Because you made a statement, you made a claim, you said something, and instead of you having to show them, life showed them. And experience is the best teacher. So whether you know it or not, Divine Feminine, this is a different person. Your person is not the same. The last person that you were in contact with, this is a different energy that's coming through. This is someone that's coming back around in your life because they have new information. So you may notice that when they reach out to you, they may be very, very impulsive. They may be in a hurry to get around you, to speak to you. They may want to move your connection along very, very quickly because this is someone that has realized it's better this way. It's better for me to be with my Divine Feminine. It's better for me to be around high vibrational energy, love, abundance, all of these beautiful things. Because them being exposed to this low vibrational root chakra energy has really, really opened their eyes to a lot. And they don't like that side of them. And they don't even like being a frequency match for people who are embodying that same energy. So there's definitely a conversation, a heart-to-heart conversation that's heading your way, okay? And your person is going to want you to have an open mind because they may get really, really deep into the things that they have experienced while they were in this lower frequency, while they may have been navigating their dark side or working through their shadow energy. This no contact period has been very, very intentional, but it's almost as if your person did not go through this, they would not be approaching you in the manner that they are. So I don't know where you are with this Divine Feminine, but this is someone that's definitely coming back for a second chance. And the way their energy is coming through, they're seeing you with a completely new set of eyes. Okay? But I'm going to go ahead and end the reading here. If you resonated with this message, please be sure to hit the like button on your way out. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel. I'm going to head over to Patreon to pull 3 more cards. If you would like to join us over there, you can find a link in the description box below or in that first pinned comment. But thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.